So this here is the Maules Creek. Upstream from here is Maules Creek Mine. Maules Creek Mine is currently being prosecuted for surface water theft from this catchment right here. The worst thing about this case is that it happened a few years ago when the drought was on. You might have heard about it, the worst drought in 100 years. This was a really tough time for our community, and especially for people who relied on agriculture in that time. It impacted our mental health in a big way. For us, in our business, we had to sell down all our animals, get rid of all of our cows, and for other people, you know, there was no water in the rivers to pump for crops, there was no water in the creeks, there was no rain falling, there was no moisture in the soil, and lots of people's bores started to fail.
Everybody in Boggabri knows that they're dewatering Maules Creek. We've been worried about this since the project started, just the sheer non-compliance and arrogance, and I can get away with this and that, and they seem to be a law unto themselves.
You know, everything revolves around water for us, so we try to make every drop count.
We're basically subsidising their mine by bearing these costs and risks, and it's not really fair, we feel.
I guess the thing that was most depressing for us at the time were the dust storms. Before those couple of years of the drought, I'd experienced 1 or 2 dust storms in my entire life, even though I've always lived in rural areas. And yet during that drought, it just seemed like every day another dust storm would blow in from the west. And so you're constantly under this wind, dust and heat and dry. And it wears you down after a while. And it makes your decision making really hard. And I could see that in my husband and in my family. It takes a toll at a community scale as well. So that's why stealing water in that time, it's worse than the worst crime.